Welcome to A Word from the Word for September 18th. Today's passage, Ezekiel 25 and 26. Today's key verse, "And I will stop the music of your songs, and the sound of your lyres shall be heard no more." Ezekiel chapter 26 verse 15. Today's word from the Word, the day the music died.
In the song, American Pie, when singer-songwriter Don McLean sang of the day the music died, he was recalling an event where several legendary rock and roll musicians were tragically killed in an airplane crash. His poignant question, "Do you recall what was revealed the day the music died?" prompted his listeners to reflect on the profound impact of that day. In today's passage, the Lord speaks prophetically about another day when the music died in the ancient city of Tyre. Tyre was a bustling city that truly embodied vibrancy and prosperity. Located on the Mediterranean coast, it was a bustling maritime hub known for its wealth and extensive trade networks. The streets of Tyre were filled with the sounds of music, dancing, and merriment. However, the vibrancy of Tyre's trade and culture was a double-edged sword. While it brought immense wealth and influence, it also set the stage for its downfall. The city's grandeur and economic dominance became symbols of its vulnerability, as prophesied by Ezekiel. The eventual destruction of Tyre served as a powerful reminder of the transient nature of human pride and the importance of humility before God. In Ezekiel 26:13, the Lord tells the people of Tyre, "I will stop the music of your songs. No more will the sound of merriment be heard among your people." This verse is part of a prophecy against the city which had rejected God, His will, and His truth. Stopping the music symbolized the end of joy and prosperity due to God's judgment for their sin and rebellion. Walking through Tyre after the music stopped would have been a haunting and somber experience. The once bustling markets are deserted, the stalls empty, and the streets eerily quiet. The grand buildings and fortified walls, which once stood as symbols of Tyre's wealth and power, now seem like hollow shells. The absence of music and mirth is palpable, a stark reminder of the city's fall. Today, our nation enjoys immense prosperity, technological advancements, and cultural richness. Our cities are alive with music, entertainment, and economic activity. Much of our prosperity was brought about because of God's providence and blessing. However, just like Tyre, there is a risk of becoming too self-reliant and prideful, placing our trust in wealth, achievements, and human wisdom while rejecting the truth of God. If we fail to heed God's call to return to Him, the music in our country will one day die, just as it did in Tyre. To stave off the day of the music dying in America, we as a people need to take intentional steps to return to God and prioritize our obedience to Him and His principles. As prosperous as we may be, we are not exempt from God's correction and judgment. May we prayerfully return to Him, and may His truth reign once again in our nation.
Thanks for joining us for today's Word from the Word. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell